I'd be hard-pressed to find anybody who'd done more for marriage than Maggie Gallagher. I call her the Maggie Thatcher of marriage. She can be thrown into any intellectual environment, any university, any social setting, anywhere, and argue and defend marriage, and really obliterate her opponents for one simple reason. She has truth on her side. Maggie's the head of the National Organization of Marriage. Talk to us about marriage.
Well, thank you. I kind of want to talk to the young man who asked, how do you stand up for marriage? Because this is the one issue, as many as the tough issues and standing up for life and the rest of the gospel.
Let me interrupt right here. I'm going to be prepared to go to some of you to ask a question of Maggie in just a moment, okay? Be thinking what you want to ask. One question's been asked, but other questions may be asked as well.
So in this poisonous environment where they try to make you ashamed and like you're doing something wrong to stand up for marriage, here's the first thing you need to do. You need to go deep inside and stand on the good that you're for, that we are all for. Every human society has recognized you need to bring together male and female to make the future happen. Opposite-sex unions, a union of husband and wife, deserve their special status because these are the only unions that can make new life and connect those children in love to a mother and father. The heart of the idea, the gay marriage idea, pardon me, Chuck Colson, for using the term, is that there's no difference between an opposite-sex couple and two men or two women in a union. That marriage, as a federal judge just ruled, has nothing to do with its great historic mission of bringing together the two great halves of humanity, male and female, so that we can have a next generation raised in love with a mother and father. It commits our government to an idea that is based on a lie about human nature. And it commits our government to take over, just as the government took over the definition of human life. Now the government is proposing to take over the definition of marriage, to change it from its own great historic mission, and to put it to a new task unknown. And I think that just as when I was your age, I was told there'd be no more pro-lifers left by the time I was 50 years old, which I am this year, because the trend curve, the next generation, they're all going to be pro-choice. Well, history has a way of proving the progressive myths wrong, right? So we need to stand for the truth about the good, stand in love, but do not let them make you afraid or ashamed to speak up for God's truth about marriage.